everybody. Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? Good, I hope. Welcome. First of all, I want to say if you like my content, please think about subscribing. Hit the notification button so you'll know when I come back. When I drop something, I'm going to try to drop something every day. And give me a thumbs up to help with this algorithm that is whipping my tail right now. Being a new YouTuber, being a new content creator is not easy. It is not for the faint at heart because you look at these videos and you got 10 views, 1 view. I think I got one that has 1 view on it. So if you are happen on my video, please give me a thumbs up and help me boost my videos so this algorithm, the algorithm God will shine on me. Okay, today we're going to talk about this article that I found. I don't know if you can see it. But it's from InStyle magazine and it's about Charles. It says King Charles reportedly discussed stripping Harry and Meghan of their royal titles after the Nigeria trip. Okay. And it says while Meghan Markle and Prince Harry finished up their trip to Nigeria and are settling back into their usual routine in Montecito. Sources close to the royal family say that King Charles and Prince William are once again discussing the possibility of stripping the Sussexes of their titles. The first time it came up was when Harry and Meghan decided to distance themselves from the royal family, and the firm decided that they would no longer be referred to as His Royal Highness and Her Royal Highness, but allowed them to continue to use the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Okay, I'm tired of this. Okay, I am so sick of it. I have heard on from the British media. I don't know if in style or I don't know if that's British media or not, but I have heard from GB News and Talk TV and ITV and the BBC, and it goes on and on and on. The Daily Fail, the Daily Record, the Daily Mirror, the Daily Express, everything is daily over there about how King Charles should strip them of their titles. Number one, he doesn't have the ability to strip them of their titles. Okay, that would have to go through what do they call it, the House of Lords, or they don't say Congress over there, but they say the, I don't know what they say, but it would have to go through that Parliament. That's what it is, Parliament. It would have to go through Parliament, and Parliament would actually have to strip them of their titles. And King Charles and Prince William are not considering stripping Prince Andrew of his titles. No, 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 no. A person who allegedly had sex with underage girls. No, 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 no. We're gonna let him keep his titles. We're gonna let him keep his house. We're gonna let him keep his security. But Harry, who married a black woman, who had children with him, who you abused and made it so untenable for them to stay on that salty island over there, that you feel that they are so horrible because they left and they had the audacity to become successful and not become pariahs like you and your smear campaign uh, tried to make them. How dare they strip them of their titles? Those are the ones should be stripped of title. You know how that look? You know how that looks on them? Uh, a pedo keeps his titles, keeps his house, the Royal Lodge, and it's a huge, huge house, and keeps his security, while Harry, who has done nothing, gets his modest house taken away from him, Frogmore Cottage, gets his titles taken away from him, and his security taken away from him. Do you honestly see how that looks? These people are disgusting. Okay. How are you going to take your son's title and his wife's title because they're successful? Because they had a successful tour. And it wasn't even a tour. It wasn't even a tour. It was it was a trip to focus on Invictus Game. They're going to build an Invictus Game facility in Nigeria, and Nigeria was the first African country to participate in the Invictus Games. The uh, defense chief invited them, and Nigeria was hospitable. I don't even think Meghan and Harry saw the president and his wife while they were over there. This was strictly focused on the Invictus Games. And because Meghan is has Nigerian heritage, they were warmly welcomed. And Meghan was made a princess by three kings, four kings. Four kings came to see Meghan. Okay? And I do not understand. I don't get how they think that this is a flex. Why they think this is a winning position for them to be in. It only makes them look like they're jealous and vengeful and um, horrible, horrible people. Because you allow Andrew to keep everything, and he did what he did. His best friend was you know who, and it was it. How would I put it? Because they said that the algorithm is not kind to people who bring up that person's name. We'll say J.E. J.E. He was best friends with him. That person had been convicted of PED, and you can spell it on out. Uh, and he still maintained a friendship with him. He was sued. He forgot her name, but $12 million was paid to her because of her encounters with Prince Andrew. And they always be saying that Harry and Meghan is the reason why the Queen died. Not that the woman was well into her 90s and she had a son whose name was associated with J.E., the most infamous PEDO, and she had to pull $12 million out of her pocket, out of that hat she got with all them stolen diamonds and jewels on it. She had to pull that rabbit out of her hat. But that doesn't matter. Everything, and it's so funny to me. They always said that Harry was disrespectful to the Queen. Harry and Meghan leaving caused the Queen so much duress. They even had that Harry and Meghan naming their daughter Lilibet. That this writer talking about Queen Elizabeth said, "All I had is my name, and they stole my name." He had to backtrack on that pile of you know what. It's so funny that Harry and Meghan maintained a relationship with the Queen up until she died. So, how in the world how can it be considered the they can be considered as the ones who caused her death. It's ridiculous to me. So let them continue on this adventure they're on of stripping titles from people who've done nothing and continuing with titles for people who have associated with the underbelly of the world. And they get to keep their house, they get to keep their titles, they get to keep um, their what the house, their titles and their security. Let them continue on that. It's going to be the same way it was when Harry made his trip back. And they thought that it was going to be a big flex for them to shun him, to treat him like he was a redhead stepchild. He's redheaded, but he's not a stepchild. He's a full son of the king. And but when the people did not respond the way they thought they were going to respond, then he had to start leaking and saying, no, it wasn't really like that, and on and on and on. So good luck with that. All right, everybody. See you next time. Bye bye.